Hello! How's it going, boys? What up, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. How's it going, boys? What's up? Does the mic sound okay? I fiddled with it a bit. It's a little quiet. I think the music might just be a tad loud. Anyway, what is up, boys? Welcome back. How's it going? Welcome back to the stream. Wahoo! Yippee! GeoGuessr? Dude, I lost gold today. I lost it. I played one game, I got rolled, and I was silver. I was fucking depressed. I boot up another one. The guy's AFK. I insta-win. I get gold, I immediately alt F4. The video is hype. Dude, I was overly hype on the video. I think because I edited it myself, I was like more into it. I sat in the bath, cuddled up, watching it, typing in chat. Boy, is YouTube mobile chat dog shit, huh? That thing is like 18 hours delayed. I kept having to reload just so I could actually read a message that was from this century. Anyway, what's going on, boys? Hello, 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 hello. Hope everyone's having a good day. Check out my jacket. Huh? Kind of cool. Kind of cool. Makurosu. Yeah, it's pretty hype. My fit right now, you'll see it in a bit, but my fit ain't that hype. Anyway, boys, today we got a pretty cool stream idea. I watched this Michael Reeves video. It's kind of old now, and a few people have repeated this, but it's basically trying your terrible ideas. I think Smallland also did it. Because I get DMs. I get DMs like a lot. Like, I get DMs almost every day from people giving me suggestions for different stream ideas, different things that might be fun to do live. And sometimes I screenshot them. In fact, I tweeted this one out. Yo, Ludwig, $1 million video idea. You get 10 streamers and put them all on a different drug, then make them guess which drug each other's on. Maybe make a game out of it, like 1 point per drug guessed and 1 point subtracted for everyone who guesses you. I feel like it would be in your best interest to make this video, which could surely make millions. Thank you for your time. So occasionally I screenshot these ideas to do them at some point. Now, this one, I tried reaching out, and most people said no. Wait, Northern Lion, this idea is actually amazing, though. You down to do some mushrooms? You down to do ketamine roulette? I wouldn't mind seeing Northern Lion take a bit of ketamine. Not a lot. Like a healthy dosage of ketamine, you know what I mean? Like a classy amount, almost. Like an amount that if you didn't take that, everyone would be like, oh, he's not even taking a little bit of ket today? Anyway, that's what we're doing today. I have a bunch more ideas, and we're gonna go through them all and try out your terrible stream ideas. Now, I think what's gonna happen is the moment I do this, I'm gonna have a bunch of people send me probably even worse ideas. I think it's happening right now, actually. Yeah, yeah. I just got a DM from a guy named Hat who said, try heroin and tier list it, which isn't how it works. You can't, you can't just, like, what's the tier list? Just heroin? Is the tier list heroin and not heroin? And it's the two things? It's just the heroin tier list, and there's only S. Spoiler alert. Well, either way, I screenshotted 7 of them in advance to see how they are. So let's do a little intro here. Let's get this YouTube video out of the way. Actually, you know what? This does lead me quite nicely to the first idea. Let's take a look here. This is one of the ideas that was suggested to me. You should get the dude who keeps doing impersonations of you to join for videos like Charlie's Moistverse. Okay. Let's call the Veil.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Lud, how are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
So good, man. So good. What can I do for you?
Well, I got a stream I'm doing where people give me suggestions on things to do, and one of the suggestions was I'll read it out for you verbatim.
Sure.
You should get the dude who keeps doing impersonations of you to join you for videos like Charlie's Moistverse.
That's so bad.
You could. Wait. Are you wearing my?
Well, that's so bad.
Do you have my Obama? Are you doing my laugh?
Yeah, what?
Is that
that's
my Obama laugh. Shirt you're wearing?
Do you want me to? This is my Obama shirt. Do you have the shirt?
Can you show me the full shirt?
What?
I made that shirt. How did you get that? It has holes in it.
So here's the deal. Whenever you make something as your clone, right? I get that thing. It appears in my closet.
Right.
So when you made that, I hear a whooshing sound, and then I get those things. So I have this. I have a I can't say. It's not a hocket. It rhymes with a bucket bussy. I have one of those.
Okay. You don't. No, that must be someone else you're impersonating. No, that's probably like you're probably like impersonating us from Mrs. Room. I don't think I have any.
I did do the OTK video.
Yeah.
Okay, so is the Coke yours too, or is that Mrs.?
It must be Sear. Got to imagine. Maybe Hassan. He gets crazy over there.
I got a flat bill one, and I haven't even released that video yet. Do you know anybody that does flat bills and like needs a razor?
I think you're just a drug addict trying to make ends meet by impersonating people.
What? Look at me.
Yeah.
Do I look like I'm on drugs? Your chat's on drugs if they thought this was going to be good content.
Yeah.
No shot.
Give me one great Ludwigism, like one of those hilarious knee slappers that I'm so known for.
Oh, it would probably be the boys. You know what I mean? Boys. I were like playing like Fly Day Chinatown. You know what I mean? Those are good. Let me think.
Vale, can you just keep it a stack with me? Am I cringe? Is that all I'm good for?
I mean, so look, Flood, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think that I'm at a position legally to be able to say. A lot of them don't know this, but when I do an impression of somebody, I enter a blood pact with a demon.
Mm-hmm.
And so if I then insult that person or harm them in any way, I become damned to hell for an extra 100 years.
Vale, the answer is just no. All right, you're not invited to Fortnite Monday now. I don't know what to tell you.
What?
It was just a clean no. You brought up a demon. You just need to say no. Be done with it. You're not cringe at all. You're funny, Ludwig. Ha 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 ha. And then I'd be like, oh, welcome to Ludwig Mondays featuring Fortnite. I mean, now I just got to cut you. I got to axe you.
I'll start my own Fortnite tournament on Mondays. I'll call it Veil Vondays. It'll be good.
Like
Fortnite Mondays? Does that work?
It's like a German. You're just being. Don't do that.
It's for German streamers.
Okay.
It's funny when you laugh, then I laugh, and then you know, it just feels like a paradox.
It's like a loop. It's like Looper, but like so much more anticlimactic.
I should have put you on stream in the background, and then it would just been an infinite amount of me and you and you and me.
That is a nightmare.
Hang on.
I don't want to live out. But well, hey, this has been. You know what? This has been amazing, Vale.
Oh yeah, has to happen again.
Surely, don't do the laugh. Don't do it every time.
It's my laugh.
It's not. It's not your.
It's Cutie's laugh. Can we split the difference?
Okay. All right, Vale. It's been a pleasure talking to you. Have a great rest of your afternoon and evening, and good night.
Have a good one, buddy.
All right. Okay, that was a fucking terrible idea. I'm never bringing him on again. he just keeps taking my laugh. Makes me chuckle to myself. But that's the idea. If you don't get it, that's the simple boys, that's the simple idea, is that you guys sent me a bunch of stream ideas. I've screenshotted a few of them. We're going to try them out today. That was the first one. It was imitate the veil, but we have 6 more that we are going to attempt today. 6 ideas that I will try my best to do, and we'll see if it's good stream content at the end based off how well my viewership does and how well it does on YouTube. Make sense? All right, if you like these terrible stream ideas, let me know. Maybe I'll just outsource all of my work to my chat, as opposed to what I currently do, which is outsourcing all my work to my mods. Next idea. Okay. This one's a little bit tricky. This one's a little bit tricky, but we'll give it a shot. We'll give this one a shot, boys. Here's the idea. This is going to go so bad. $1 million stream idea. Job interviews with viewers. You can take this to new levels and hire an intern after or something. It'd be jokes. So very, very, very begrudgingly and somewhat stressfully, let's do some job interviews. Hello?
Are you gonna need like a pre-vetting process here?
No, I figure if they have access to old heads, they're probably safe, you know?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, of course.
But yeah, maybe if not, if you want to look at some other people, that also works for me.
No, it's all good. I'm down to just drag old heads as you see fit.
Yeah, I'll just pull some people in, no worries.
All right, cool.
All right, give me just a moment. Now, before we interview someone, I don't have a job to give. Like, they send me this idea implying that I just had a job at the ready, but what job am I going to give someone? If I'm going to interview someone for a job, I need a job to give. I can't just interview without a job. I could interview some people to become a moderator. What are the job descriptions of a moderator? Must be. Okay, we got a list of musts, wants, and don't wants. They must be swag. Okay, all right. Not the greatest I've ever seen in my life. Must, don't want. Okay, I'll put don't want. I'll put child under don't want. We don't want childs. Childs suck. Thank you, Easy Speezy, for the 5 months of membership. Appreciate it. I hope things are going good for you. I would like a 4-year college degree. I think that'd be nice. You know, it's not necessary, but it'd be nice. I think if I put don't want furry, that I'm going to catch a lawsuit. I feel like this gets me into some hot waters in federal court, and I'm not willing to go down that road. Musts, wants, 4-year college degree. Yeah, what do like normal shitty jobs have? You need 10 years experience. What else? What else do they put? Full availability. Long hours. Willing to work without pay. This is great. Proficient in Excel. Nice. A decent fox in Melee. Now, what are some musts? Swag, internet connection, no real hobbies, interests that are time consuming. That's the main thing, really, you know? Like, if we're really zooming out, that's the biggest thing that I need. It's just kind of that. All right, let's do a couple interviews. Let's hop on a call. Let's hop on a call with someone and see if we can get a good interview. Okay, we got a few people here. Let's just start dragging people in. Hello.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
How is it going? What is your name?
My name is JD.
And what is Corn Tornado about?
Oh, well, I stream, and that's just the persona I go by.
It's a persona you go by?
Yeah.
So it's not just like do you act corny-ish or tornado-ish? Like what?
I have a little character, but that's about it. I don't know why I said persona, honestly.
Yeah, okay. All right, that's fine. No worries. Well,
a little nervous, you know?
No worries. So I have a few questions for you. I'm just looking over right here, and I just have some questions on your resume. You understand that this is an interview for a job description as a moderator.
Yep.
So my first question for you is, are you interested in becoming a moderator?
Yeah. You know, I watch the stream pretty regularly, and like to help out, you know?
Why do you want to become a moderator?
Honestly, I just think I want to help out in the stream more, you know? I mean, you know, probably won't get paid.
Mm-hmm. Well, hey, let me cut you off right there. Definitely won't get paid. Okay.
Yeah, you know.
I'm looking through your chat logs, aka your resume here, Corn Tornado.
Uh-huh.
I'm not noticing the most activity. Could you squeak to that?
You know, most of the time I don't really chat that much, but I mean, that could change.
Like, are you in the stream and not chatting, or are you saying you'll just have
No,
less
yeah,
of a life?
I'm in the stream and not chatting. Let me tell you, Ludwig, I am currently level 8 on the Mogul Pass. So.
Whoa, level 8.
Yeah, I'm almost level 9.
Impressive.
I almost got that lead bud roll.
Impressive
Discord,
indeed.
So, you know.
Let's look through some of your messages here, and I want you to just explain a few of them.
Oh, no.
You said, my leg is literally in shambles, RN, because of my back. What's up with that? Did you hurt yourself?
Yeah, I currently have sciatic problems. So around that time, it started hurting. And, you know, thankfully, if I become a mod, don't need to move that much. So it's gotten a lot better. That's for sure. I see you're pulling up sciatic.
I'm not pulling up sciatic. No. Okay. As a moderator, you're going to have to avoid calling out things like that.
You're right. My bad. But, you know, as a moderator, I also have 2 monitors. So
Oh,
good.
okay. You know what? That's impressive. That's impressive. All right. Well, is
Discord
there
on one, stream on the other.
any final words that you want me to consider when accepting your application or not?
Not really. I think my experience will speak for itself. If you
Absolutely.
read over my resume a bit more.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me. Well, Corn Tornado, we're gonna consider it, and we'll get back to you via email in the next couple of days. So
I told you I had 2 monitors. Why? You
no,
can at least wait until I get out of the call.
No, this is a different. This is Corn and Tornadoes, 2 different people.
Oh, right.
You're
Yeah, the person
Corn
before me.
Tornado.
Yeah. I mean, you also spelled it wrong, but that's fine. Sorry, not supposed to.
Oh, also
point
a
things out.
different Corn Tornado. Different.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Otherwise, this would be mean about you, and this is not about you. So.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we could turn it into just the maybe by saying I have to moderate my own stream. So that's it's a little bit of experience I already have.
There we go.
You know?
There we go. Locked it down. Well, thank you, Corn,
All
very
right.
much. I'm going to move on to the next interviewer. Appreciate your
No problem.
your honesty.
Thank you for pulling me in.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Hello, Januga.
Hello, Ludwig. How are you doing today?
I'm doing all right. How are you doing today?
I'm doing all right. It's a great Friday. Gonna watch some Genesis.
It's actually Good Friday.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Yeah. Question for you: is your username still DKC Januga?
It is. In YouTube chat, it's just Januga.
Oh, it is just Januga. I see. Why? What is the DKC, by the way?
So a lot of people, I get this a lot. A lot of people think it's Donkey Kong Country. It is not. My old Smash crew, I'm from a city called Decatur, and we were the Decatur crew. Pretty lame, yeah. But
so you played Smash?
oh yeah, I've been playing competitive Smash for going on a decade now. I started in Project Melee.
What's your main?
In PM, I was a Yoshi main. In Melee, I'm a Puff main.
Just writing down some notes.
Of course.
That's great. That's great. What drew you to Jigglypuff, if I might ask?
I'm a boomer, and my hands don't work for spaceys.
Can I ask your thoughts on children?
Not a huge fan of them. Fuck them kids.
Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. A couple more questions for you here, Januga.
Okay.
Did you go to college?
Yes, I have a master's.
In what, if I might ask?
Accountancy.
What?
Accounting.
Are you an accountant?
Between jobs at the moment, but yes.
Okay, sure. And do you have any experience moderating?
Yes, I'm an Atrioc mod. So I'm also used to the whole not getting paid thing.
Okay, I like that. Januga, have you ever typed in a YouTube video chat or maybe even Discord that's related to me and said, damn, Atrioc is like the old Ludwig?
No, I have not.
What are your thoughts on people who type that?
Kind of cringe.
Why do you say kind of?
I mean, I kind of get like the sentiment a little bit, but not like it doesn't make any sense to me. Like I can see why some people would think that. But I definitely I don't get the idea like at all. You guys have very different, like old Ludwig was like GeoGuessr from the other night. That was old Ludwig. And Atrioc is not like that at all.
Interesting. Now, I want you to answer honestly, what do you think my best piece of content and my worst piece of content has been in the past 6 months?
Past 6 months. I've honestly been a huge, like the GeoGuessr ranked streams have been a lot of fun. Like I was actually kind of, I've been invested in the Path to Gold. Worst. Um, I'm not huge on the like subreddit reviews.
Reddit reviews?
They're not my favorite. Wow. I spent enough time on Reddit that I see a lot of them anyway, so it's not typically new stuff for me.
You are a boomer.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, Januga, this has been great. Any final words?
Thanks for having me on. I've always been a huge fan of the stream, so anytime I get to come on and hang out, it's fun.
Hey, you've been around for a while. We've seen you in the Ludlocks, you know?
Yeah.
When a new one comes out, surely we'll see you again, and we'll consider your application for moderator.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Yo.
How are you?
On? I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, XX girlfriend. Here's a question for you.
Hit me.
You want to be a moderator?
What?
Wait, what do you think's happening right now?
I thought this was the auditions for King Lear. Here, roll with me. You're Gloucester, I'm Edmund, right?
Yeah, of course.
Act 2, Scene 1.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, it starts with
Persuade me to the murder of your lordship, but that I told him revenging gods against parricides did all the thunder bend. Spoke with how manifold and strong a bond the child was bound to the father. Certain fine, seeing how loathly opposite I stood to his unnatural purpose, in fell motion with his prepared sword, he charges home my unprovided body, lands to mine arm, and when he saw my best alarumed spirits bold in the quarrel's light, roused to the encounter, or whether gassed by the noise I made, full suddenly he fled. And then you go, let him fly far, not in the flint.
No, I got it.
Shall he remain uncaught? You know the lines.
No, sure. While he is watch him. He's going to make a bend.
And found, dispatched, the noble duke, my master, my worthy arch and patron.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, you're not even trying.
Okay, well, I wasn't prepared for this. There's leaders and there's followers, but I'd rather be a dick than a swallower.
I mean, I'm gonna need you to work a little harder if you want to get this role. You know,
I'm sorry.
I know you've got the experience.
Just let me try again next week. And we'll do it next week, please. Thank you.
I think you just practice a little more, study up the script a little bit more. You'll get it.
Okay.
You'll get it.
All right, thank you. Sorry, I'll try again next week. Why was I doing an interview there? Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going well, Zedrio. How are you doing?
Doing well.
Now, you're here to become a moderator?
Yeah, that's the job interview, right?
That is right. That is right, Zedrio. Now, squeak to me, why?
Well, I've been around for a while, for like coming up 4 years this year. I'm very active in chat. I'm not a child. I don't have many interesting hobbies. And I am in university in my 4th year of a degree. So close.
So you've watched me since your first year of college?
Yeah, I have been.
And we're almost graduating here. What's the major, if I might ask?
Marketing.
So you're also an Atrioc viewer, perhaps?
Yeah, I am.
Did that influence the degree, or was it the other way around? Just coincidental?
No. I mean, he helped me like marketing more, but the reason I went into marketing, I don't know if I knew who Atrioc was when I first went in.
Oh, 4 years ago. Yeah, I don't think he was streaming then. Yeah, well, you're quite the active chatter still, Zedrio, after 4 years. Can I ask, what keeps you here?
I guess there's multiple factors. I think the streams are good and they're funny and the content is good. Also, I don't have a lot to do since I'm trying to get a job and then I'm doing school. So I need a lot of free time. So watching your stream and Atrioc stream is what I do in my free time. I think that's the gist of it. Content's good.
Can you tell me your favorite piece of content I've done in the past 6 months, and then your least favorite? Be honest, please.
I'll be honest. Least favorite. GeoGuessr, or usually when you play games, I kind of just don't tune in. But when I think your best streams were stuff like this, where you do something that's like quite different. Or was Mogul Money in the past 6 months? That was good.
I think it might have been, yeah. Give me one moment here, by the way. Be right back.
Hello there.
Hello, I'm live.
I know. Okay, so, you want to be in another video? This bits aside, like, seriously.
When? Smiley face? Don't say tomorrow.
This no, it's not a short notice. So I want to do a video where I try to see how long I can go without eating and try to go like, I don't know, a couple weeks or a month without food, because I think that'd be cool. And I think it'd be fun if you fasted with me and saw how long you could go with me. I got a streaming setup here. I'll tailor it for you. Obviously, we'll send you a PJ, take care of you. I'll pop on the streams, guaranteed content. Great time. I mean, literally the only reason you would say no is if you hate content.
You can't throw in great. You can't get a PJ and then make a man not eat food for possibly a month. That's like, you know, you're taking a private jet to go to the Sahara Desert. It sounds interesting though, actually. Like, what do we do? We just both don't eat food?
Yeah, well, I think it's like, I don't know. I want to just push myself and see how long I can go without eating, and I think that's just so interesting. Like, if I can manage to go like a month without eating food, like what happens? Like, and then like, you don't have to do this, but then I would probably like try to walk a marathon or something. I don't know. Like, I'm still fleshing out the video, but one thing I do know is like, I need, like, bro, you know, the boys aren't going to do it. So I need to like bring in some firepower. Like, you seem crazy enough. Like, you'd go the distance with me.
Yeah. I mean, in my mind, I feel like 2 weeks. 2 weeks. A month is like the max, right?
I mean, I've been talking to people who have done it like 40 days, but I mean, yeah, even if you just went 2 weeks, that'd still be great. Like, you know, then I'd have help on the front half of the video, and then I'd call you posty and finish the video without you.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Okay.
You know who might do this if you also need extra people?
Who?
Charlie.
Really?
I
Is
feel
he a
like
faster?
he's crazy. Yeah, well, he's really into health, and I think fasting is somewhat healthy, but maybe not for that extended of a period. But he might do like a week or something. He's always down to do stuff.
Okay. Maybe it's the Three Musketeers.
Yeah. Well, either way, it sounds interesting. I'm down.
Okay. You know, and we got Carl here and all the boys, so, you know, we'll pop in your streams.
No, I don't even want to see Carl. Dude, Carl's gonna be such a piece of shit. He's gonna come and like eat a burger in front of us. That's gonna be his whole bit, and every day he's gonna. Yeah.
I hope he orders pizzas to the house and stuff. That sounds like great content.
Okay. That sounds miserable.
Here's the thing: if he doesn't do it, we riot endlessly forever.
Okay. All right. Well, I said yes. No rioting, please, Jimmy. Sounds like a wonderful idea.
No. You don't riot now. I'm saying if he does back out, we riot.
Okay.
Like,
all right.
Riot.
All right. No rioting now. Sounds good.
Yeah, we just never watch a stream ever again.
Okay, well, maybe I don't think we need to write that hard.
Okay, just I'll text you when we're filming it and when the PJ will arrive. Later.
All right, great. Okay, he hung up. I don't need a PJ at that point. I don't need a PJ if it's a PJ to not eat for a month. That's not. I don't. At that point, I'll just go commercial. It seems like a little. Give me like a 10-piece in a commercial flight. 10-piece McNuggets. Is that good content? Not eating for a month? I don't think I could last more than 10 days. I'm thinking in my head right now, I'm hungry right now, and I haven't eaten in 6 hours. I'm only cool with it because I'm almost positive, like, if Mr. Beast is doing this, he has like 18 doctors on site, like one for each body part. He probably has one doctor, and all they do is just put their 2 fingers under your nutsack and ask you to cough every day. And that's it. And then one doctor that just checks your, like, big intestine and whatever. Zadreo's still on the call. I'm ruminating on this. I think he's joking. You think Mr. Beast is joking? Has he not done enough where at this point, if he just says a sentence out loud, you think to yourself, oh, yeah, he's probably going to do that. Oh, yeah, that's Mr. Beast. All right, back to the interview. Hello.
Hey,
Sorry about that.
I did not expect to get big dog by Mr. Beast.
It wasn't. It was just a call, and you know what? I ignored it the first time, and then I felt bad that I ignored it. So I asked to hold because you're mid thought. This does bring up an interesting point, however.
Yeah,
You're a college student.
I am.
You don't make a lot of money in college.
That is true. You actually make no money in college if you don't have a job. Fun
You
fact.
spend money. Do you have a job right now on the side?
No, that's what I'm trying to get in like jobs right now.
And so if you don't have a job, how
Yeah.
happy are you to get paid in $0 with the chance of perhaps a U2's in overflowed G Fuel that I have to give away because I ended that deal?
Sounds good. I wouldn't have to pay for water if I could just consume G Fuel.
Okay. All right. Interesting. Well, any final thoughts, Zadreo?
I don't think so. Good luck with the Mr. Beast thing. That
One
sounds
for
like
you.
it'll be really challenging.
What is the name from?
I'll be honest. I saw like the word 0, and I just inserted random like letters, and I'm like, huh, Zedrio sounds good, and that's it basically.
You know what? That's not that dumb. Like, that's basically what parents do when they come up with a kid's name. They just make up random things that sound good.
Yeah, you just have to make sure they won't get bullied for that name.
That's right. Well, Zadrio will consider your application and be in touch shortly.
Okay, thank you.
I'll say it, guys. Thought that he was a good candidate. I thought that he was a pretty good candidate. All right, let's take a look at a few others. Hello, Matt.
Oh.
Matt, hello?
What? Hey, what's up?
What are you talking through right now?
Definitely my phone.
That makes sense. What phone are we rocking today?
I'm rocking the 12. I didn't get a max.
I also have a 12. Oh, not the Max, though?
Not the max.
Would you say you have boyish hands?
I got some boyish hands, I'd say.
You would say that out loud to people, right?
I mean, if they asked me, I'd be upfront with them about it. I mean,
How,
if I'm like self-conscious about it, then I feel like that's hiding something, right?
what are you self-conscious about, if anything?
That's a good question. I'm self-conscious that people will find out I'm a theater kid.
It doesn't feel like you're self-conscious about that because you just told 17,000 people. Like, if you were really self-conscious
Wait,
about
you
people,
got me. Oh, no.
it feels like you're almost excited to tell people, like a theater kid
Well,
is
I'm not
excited
really
to tell
excited.
people.
I'm not going to lie.
What
about it.
theater plays have you done?
I was in a high school production of Little Shop. I got to be the voice of Audrey too. Like, you're familiar, right?
Yeah, of course.
You
Give me
were
a
a theater
line,
kid, right?
just
Yeah,
for
yeah.
posterity's sake. What's like a line that was really important there?
I got to say, how about a date with Hedy Lamarr? Because in that moment, I thought about, what if I had a date with Hedy Lamarr?
Right. Good subtext. Wow. Matt, what is your YouTube channel name?
It's just Matt. It's a King DDD profile picture.
Oh my god.
But I'm not gonna lie, I have yet to talk in YouTube chat.
Matt, I really appreciate you applying for moderator today.
Wait, this is for an application?
Ruby. Hello? Ruby? Are you leaving? Okay. Hello, Timmy?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Lud.
How are you doing, Timmy?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well myself. Timmy, off rip, could I ask what your YouTube name is?
You know what? I don't type in chat because I have sort of a, I don't know. a prejudice against YouTube chat. I just don't think it's good. Some other chats.
Are you applying
Personally?
for the role of moderator today?
No, I just wanted to say hi, basically.
Oh, well, hey,
Ludwig,
Timmy.
Ludwig.
Hey.
I'm already a moderator.
No, you're not. Are you talking
In my
about
heart, I am.
Twitch chat?
No.
Oh, you're just a moderator in heart?
I'm a moderator.
Oh, a Discord moderator.
Yeah. I just want to say hi and see how you're doing.
Well, hey,
Are
I'm
you
doing,
you
doing
know,
well.
I'm here. I'm at Genesis. Where are you?
I'm at my house doing interviews for moderators.
I thought we were gonna hang out.
Here's the thing, man. I wish I had a day off. Gotta work. All right. I would love to be frolicking all day, but someone's got to pay the bills.
I get it. I do, but you don't want to be too much of a workaholic, right? It gets into your appendix, and then sometimes too much work will make your appendix burst. That's what I've heard, at least. But you still got yours, right?
Could you speak to this? Do you have my stream open right now?
Oh my God, no!
What happened
I'm
here?
sorry. There's this GIF that's like, when is Ludwig going live? And it's two people kissing. It's funny. I'll apologize to Cutie already.
Enjoy Genesis, Timmy.
I'm sorry.
Have a good one.
Thanks. Bye.
That was a tough interview. That was tough to swallow.
My bad. Oh, hello.
Hello, Distroma.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
What is your YouTube channel name?
Destroma.
Oh, the same. Where is that from?
I like to keep it consistent. Okay, so it's a My Chemical Romance song that I replaced a Y with an M.
Oh, Destroya.
Don't laugh at me.
No,
yeah,
I was.
That's the one.
Something I
don't,
remember.
don't laugh. What the fuck,
from
man?
Timmy. No, something from Timmy. Let's take a look at your resume here.
All right.
What did you mean when you said maybe I shouldn't get here early? You guys are annoying.
Okay, you weren't live yet. It was chat. Chat was being annoying.
Okay, question for you. When chat is being annoying, do you have an urge to ban them?
Every so often. I do kind of wish I had that power.
Interesting.
I'm also very active, which Matt is not.
What would your first order... We're just dogging on that.
Yes, sir.
What would your first order of business be if you were a moderator?
Kiss Surds on the lips.
Say that one more time.
Kiss Surds on the lips.
You're saying kiss.
Yeah.
Surds?
Yeah.
On
Or
the lips.
SRD. You call him SRD, but that's not his name.
Does everyone else call him surds?
Yeah, you've been saying it wrong this whole time, but, you know.
I've been saying it wrong for like 2 years.
Yeah, I know.
But obviously it's not surds, it's SRD.
No, it's not.
Well, because if it's surds, wouldn't you also have to pronounce the remaining letters? And how would you do
If you
that?
look at anybody typing his name in chat, they also add the Z.
But nobody goes surds, fuxt, few.
That's why you just say Surds. SRDZ.
You know, in my mind, it's always the God-given name or no name at all.
And you know what? You are Big Daddy, so, like, I'm not gonna argue with you, man.
This trauma, how old are you?
I'm 20.
Okay.
We're good, bud.
Wait, when did you start watching?
I think 3 years ago.
Okay.
I was 17.
Don't tell me that. Now I feel weird. Now it feels like a... You can't say Big Daddy and then say I started watching when I was 17. Now I feel
I'm 20 now, though. We're good, man.
Oh, yeah. I guess if it worked for Carson, fucking shit.
Sure.
What did you mean when you said, I'm so sorry, Ludwig, but that's so ugly?
Ooh. Okay, when was this?
It was...
Oh, it had to have been place, huh?
Oh, it was my house, I think.
Your house?
In the Bro vs. Brogan's Germa is my guess here.
Oh, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you are. Yeah, that's it.
Kind of hurtful.
Well, it was pretty ugly.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. I'm looking through, and the chat seems to be pretty good. Why do you want to become a moderator?
All my friends are moderators. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Name 3.
Sandra, love you, Sandra. Oh, look at it. She just said it too. Surds, homie. Ari, been a
Now it
big
just
fan
feels
of
like
Ari
we're
for a
reading
long
chat names.
time.
You're like doing the thing. You're just like you. It feels like you didn't know
No,
them off the top.
I'm looking at the sidebar on the mini mogul sidebar.
Those are the last 3 people to type that were mods.
I don't like Tim. I'm gonna be honest. I just don't like
Wow.
him.
Speak to that.
He stole my spot when Hopeless was playing Fortnite. And now I don't get to play Fortnite with Hopeless, and it's Tim's spot now.
Like ever for the rest of your life?
Yeah, that's kind of how it works, you know.
No, I didn't know. That's weird. Interesting. Well, so the way it works is generally there's like a bottom bitch, a head mod, if you will.
Gotcha.
And throughout the time it switches. Like at one point it was Dr. Battle. It was Luda for a period. It was Yeti during the subathon. And it's pivoted to where it's Tim now. How would you feel?
Furry porn for Luda.
What? Say that one more time?
Huh?
So how would you feel if Tim was your de facto bottom bitch?
Well, you see, I kind of like it when people are mean to me.
Do you have any final words, Distroma?
No, that was it.
Huh?
No, that was it.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, we'll carefully
Hey,
consider
thanks,
your
man.
application and get back to you shortly.
Thank you. All right. I'll go.
Mooshy Moo.
Yo,
How's it going?
Blood. How's it going, man?
It's going well. How are you, Wink Market?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
How is life?
Life's good. Life's good. How about you?
It's going well. Do you understand what you are doing here today?
I've been briefed. Yeah, I had just hopped in. Like frame 1, you dragged me, but
You're
yeah.
interested in becoming a moderator?
Yeah. You know, I'm interested.
Squeak to that. Why?
Excuse me?
I said squeak to that. Why?
Squeak to that. Interesting. Okay. Hey, you know, I've been a long time viewer. You know, from fucking late 2018. You know, hey, I know the lay of the land. I'm fast. I know how to click heads. Yeah, you know, in chat.
You're fast.
I could be.
Are you at a computer?
Yeah. Oh, you want a type racer?
I would like to type racer you. Sure.
Let's go. Let's do this.
If you
know,
fail,
I've beaten you.
you're
You know, I've beaten you in
immediately
your stream before, right?
eliminated. I want you to know that.
Yeah. I understand. All right, you want to hit me with that link?
Yeah, I'll
Ready?
get you a link right now.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. Ready to copy and paste that. Yeah, stream's been going good. This has been a fun one.
How do I even? I sent you a friend request.
Yeah, I got you. All right.
All right.
You know, I used to grind type racer. Sorry, what's up?
What keyboard do you use?
I've got I'm such a nerd, dude. I've got the brown switches. I mean, you know.
Okay, sure. Yikes.
Okay.
They're no glorious pandas, but you know.
Oh wow. Oh shit. I don't know what that is. Oh wait, I'm scared now. Dude, have you been leveling up or something? Wait, what? You sucked like 2 years ago.
Let's just see who wins this one. Best of luck to you.
No.
Best
Okay,
of
we'll
luck.
see.
It starts
just
with
watched.
the letter I. No!
No. No.
Oh no.
Oh my god, no!
Not the quickest
All
performance.
right, one more. Best of three. You gotta give me that.
Sorry, I have to do this test because I was so quick.
I mean, oh, I see. You've got 100. Yeah. I'll wait. Let's be here. I've gotten 100 before. Okay, I'm ready.
All right, this is your last chance here, okay?
Wait here. Yeah. True. I'm not worried
It's a
about
short
this
one. There's no reason to
Search-
mess this up.
Search with the T.
One comma in
This
there,
time.
by the way. It's next to the period.
Sure. No.
Look,
No.
Wink. We're not even hitting triple digits.
Yeah, sure. I mean, hey, but best of 5 would be crazy to consider.
You're right.
But
So
we
we're not gonna
could
do it.
consider it. Sure. Yeah. That'd be
It
a
would
little
be
too crazy, huh?
crazy.
Yeah. Sure.
Well,
God damn
let's
it.
take a
Hey,
look.
you know, go
Uh-huh.
ahead. No,
Let's
that's
take a
fine.
look at your resume.
Yeah,
real quick.
we could pull up the logs. So I don't have a very extensive resume here on YouTube, so you might want to actually pull me up on Twitch. Maybe you know, maybe I'll have more logs there.
Wink.
You know, hey, I haven't been the most present.
You want me to pull you up on
Yeah, hey,
my
let me
old
try.
competitor's website, even though I'm signed to YouTube? That's what you want me to pull up.
Offer that would be crazy, and that's why it was a big joke. That's why it was a wild joke.
Wink, do you
But,
have a job?
Right now, no. A little unemployed right now. I mean, I do eBay. That's like my thing. So I mean, I do make money, but
Right.
right now, no, not technically employed.
Wink.
I've got a lot of time. If that's a question.
I sense that you're not the best interviewer.
You know, I've been told that, and people tell me you should prepare. You should bring questions to the interview. So
Right.
I also brought some questions for you. If
I'll give you one.
if you give me one, yeah. Okay.
Go
sure.
ahead.
So how about this? Cash Cab, but on Twitch. I mean YouTube. Oh my God. Actually.
Okay, I kicked him from the call. It wasn't a question. He said on Twitch, and it's also already been done by Pay Money Wubby. He was wrong in so many phenomenal ways. All right, we're only gonna take a look at a few other people here. This person's been in the call for a while. Let's drag them up. Hello, Kryptonic.
Hello.
Are you interested in becoming a moderator?
Yeah.
Why are you saying it with a like apprehensiveness?
I honestly didn't expect it all to get dragged in here.
But you entered the call in hopes that you would be.
Yeah. I look, people were just like sending messages saying that like nobody would get picked. So I was like, oh man, that's kind of sad. But yeah, what's up?
So why do you want to become a moderator?
I like talking to people. And I like watching people talk.
Why do you think a moderator fulfills any of that?
Well, like, you know, you watch people talk. They say they say things, and then if they say something bad, you kick them out.
You were a member in my YouTube channel. Now you are no longer a member. What was the decision behind 1, becoming a member, and then 2, unmembering?
Money.
That's why you stopped it?
Well, yeah.
Why'd you start it then? Because you were in the chat for like a full month before you ever became a member.
Well, yeah. Like, I don't know. I felt like giving $5.
I appreciate your $5. Did I say thanks when you gave it to me?
Not at all.
Did that hurt your feelings a little?
No.
Not even a little?
No.
No. Okay. Who are your 3 favorite streamers?
Honestly, number 1 is you, and that's just because I've watched a lot of streamers, and the only one I've consistently watched over time has been you.
How long?
Probably like late 2019. Yes.
And then the other 2?
The other 2, That's tough. Probably Mizkif and then Atrioc.
I feel like it's so many people's top 3 that watch me in varying orders. Red flag. Look, I know that when I'm offline and done with my 2 hours of the day and Aatrox's done with his 2 hours of the day, all you guys go to Mizkif. All right? We all know. We all know. Kryptonic, does your name have anything to do with cryptocurrency?
Okay, so 2018, probably late 2017, I got really interested in crypto. And I was like, all right, my name is Nick. What if I made it Crypto Nick? But it's pronounced Kryptonic now. Look. I see chat spamming crypto bad. Okay, look, I am not that into it now. I'm not that into it now. But I was really into it in 2017. So that's why. And then it just stuck.
Do you have any coins currently?
Yeah.
What coins do you have, Nick?
I have Bitcoin, Cardano,
Is that like
Ethereum.
Italian?
What?
Cardano?
Yeah, Cardano.
Never heard of it in my life.
Yeah. I think that's it. Oh,
All
wait,
right.
Polkadot.
Okay. Is that a real one?
Yeah. Only because I wanted to stake it.
What is that? Oh, like give money so they could sell it to people?
No.
Or people could buy it?
Staking is like mining, but it doesn't do the environmental stuff.
Isn't it just giving the money to the coin so that people can buy the coin?
Yeah, but then you get money back from it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, hey, Kryptonic, any final words?
Oh man. Not really. Thanks for picking me.
Yeah, of course. I saw you in the call early. That's why I picked you.
Awesome.
And I hope you have a good rest of your day.
I hope you do too.
Thanks.
What?
What?
I'm sorry.
Why? You don't have to say sorry. Have a good one.
You too.
You know what's funny? He did way better than Wink Market. Wasn't close. I mean, to be fair, I'm in a room with Wink Market and Putin, and I'm double checking. I'm looking through the resumes for a moment. All right. I think this is about good. There's only one other person who I'll bring in. Last person. They're deafened. Hello. Sorry, say that again? Wait, you left. They left the call. Why did you leave the call? Anxiety? They've been on stream before, I think. It was Lord Fartimore. All right. Well, hey, I think that's about good. We can probably pick one. Oh, wait. Lord Fartimore's back. Hello?
Yeah, what's up, Lord?
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Why did you leave the call earlier?
I think it was a misclick or something. I don't know.
Classic. Lord Fartimore, you're famous for a few reasons.
What reasons?
One of them is you were the most active chatter ever.
That's what some people say. But I think like Nightbot's above me, right?
Why are you phrasing it like that? Do you know you
I
have
don't know.
2 mod comments?
No, I don't know that.
One says my favorite chatter, and the other says he mailed it in. I don't know what either of those mean. Well, I guess I know what the first one means.
I don't either. I don't know.
Do you want to become a moderator?
No.
Wait, what do you mean?
Well, I mean, like, it's a lot of work. They give you a wrench, and you're supposed to like time people out and stuff.
Yeah, but that's what the whole like interview thing is. That's like why people are in Discord.
Well, yeah.
You entered the Discord deafened and muted. Did you do that in the hopes that you wouldn't be picked?
Well, the thing is, I'm not actually Lord Fartimore.
What?
I changed my name, so you know.
You boozled me?
Yeah, I bamboozled you. You know, Lord Fartimore's he's a popular guy.
Why'd you go with Lord Fartimore? Like, what about The Rock? Oh, they left the call again. Well, that was crazy. It would have been a Giga Chad move, but they had no plan. They didn't make it very far. They got to the gate, and I was like, hey, do you want to come in? And then they were like, well, actually, I should go. I should go home. All right, well, we'll take a look at these applications, and hey, thank you so much for the stream idea, Always Taco Land. I don't know if this was worth $1 million, but it was kind of fun. Oh no, is this just Connor's chat? I almost believed the queen died. I'm getting a bunch of random messages in the chat occasionally that say the queen died. Happy New Year. It's 2008. And Connor came up with that idea first. And my theory is that it's Connor. Oh, it's Shalat? I did almost fall for it. I thought it was Connor because he was bitter because Mr. Beast's idea was actually Connor's old idea. But I don't know how far the rabbit hole goes. I fell for it. You can immediately not fall for it because people are too cohesive. It's always Shalat. It's always Shalat. All right. Well, hey, anyway, boys, we have our next idea. Is everybody ready? This idea is the one I'm the most nervous about. I'm actually pretty nervous about this. Do a primitive technology live stream like start a fire and cook food in the wild. All right, let's give it a shot. Travelers, I am now teleported to the deep wilderness of California. I hope you're all enjoying the view of my fat tree trunk thighs and the wilderness. How do I sound? How's the audio? How's the visual? Tell me all. It sounds good, a little quiet. Turn your speakers up. I ain't your dad. I mean, about the only thing I can do is this. Well, I could also run back inside, but we're in the wild, and this is where I'm supposed to be. Clear but quiet. You don't need to yell, it's fine. I shouldn't sit like this. I need pants. Can I get pants? All right, well, anyway, we're going to do a foraging stream. My speaker's at max. All right, I'll turn it up. I'll turn it up. Returned with outdoor garbs. It's gonna get kind of cold soon, so I have the first huggable blanket. All right, now we're fully prepared. So here's the goal. I have to, I guess, start a fire. How do I get my foot out? Okay, only 1 foot out. That works. I have to start a fire and then cook something. I don't know what. Oh, okay. Perhaps we could cook this. This looks like a potato. Look at this perfectly good condition Yukon Gold potato. What a dream. Nothing like a cold beer in the outdoors. All right, starting a fire. This is gonna go so bad. I'm not equipped to start a fire. All right. Now I did a little bit of prepared work. I brought some matchsticks with me. And a little bit of Kindle. A little bit of a Kindle starter. Here's my idea. I put this like a fort over this, which will be my kindling, and then I have logs of wood that I'll put over that. I'll forage them. How's our audio? Does he read chat? This isn't primitive. You need air. Guys, this is as primitive as it gets. All right? Back in the day, the settlers would use matchsticks for almost anything. Oh my god, it's on fire. Oh my god. Oh my god, what do I do? Oh my god. Why isn't this catching on fire? Oh my god, the fire is hot. This needs to catch my only kindling. Wait. You need to catch on fire. No! Okay, hold up. Come on. Come on, we got this. There we go. Oh no, it's flying away. Oh my god, why is it flying away? Oh my god, I'm gonna start a forest fire. Am I supposed to call the government before I do this? That seems bad. Carcinogens. Yeah. Now we're blue collar. Okay, why is it... Oh, fuck. Okay. This is not exactly how I was hoping it'd go. This is a problem. I'm on YouTube mobile chat too, so it's so delayed that everybody's pogging. As if I did something good and didn't just choke the entire primitive experiment. Okay. Come on. There we go. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. All right. All right, let's get this piece of cardboard nice and in flames. Oh my God, it's hot. Come on. Come on. Fire! I passed the goddamn fire starter aisle and I thought to myself, I'm not going to get the fire starter. That's for pussies. Chat would make fun of me. Yes! This is gonna go really well. This is probably great TV. You guys can probably see everything. No! Oh my God. Once this piece of wood catches on fire, it's over. Oh, smoke is good. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Maybe I'll rip little pieces. Oh. How am I supposed to cook food with this? No. No. No! I need sticks and leaves. Yeah! Forge successful. Is my piece of wood on fire? Ow, it's hot. It's on fire! Oh my God. Oh my God, that's so exciting. Ow. Oh shit. All right, quickly, another log. There's enough airflow underneath. It's looking good. Let's get one of these bad boys under there just to make sure. Nice! I made a fire. This feels cool. I should do this more often. Okay. Now, here's the question of the day. How do I cook this potato in the fire? I kind of want to set up the fire like it's a grill. So I think both these logs are on fire. So if I just do this, and then maybe one log across, like this. No, the fire's going out. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that. Cardboard, cardboard, cardboard. Come on, come on. Come on. Love cardboard. Okay, I'm kind of lightheaded. Is this a stupid question? What happens if you just throw the entirety of a matchbox inside of a fire pit? Does something happen, and is it good or bad? Shoots the J. Oh my god. Fuck. Okay, let's do something like this. Yeah, and then we'll put it right here. And I'll get this stick on fire. It just burns, but hopefully it burns like double time, you know what I mean? Why is my fire out? This is the hardest thing to keep alive. Okay, well now I want my matchsticks back. I should have just gotten the fire starter. Okay, I have an idea. Don't try this at home, kids. Ugh. Oh my god! Jesus Christ! It went out immediately! That was my last box of matches. Okay, come back. Come back to me. Ow. Ow, it's hot. I'm saying it like it's curious. Curious. The fire's been hot. Okay. Damn it. Alright. Alright, there we go. There we go. Come on. Ah, shit. Okay. Alright. I blew it out. Why is this so hard? I have so much more technology than cavemen, but why am I struggling? Stop moving it? Okay, alright. Oh my god, I'm dropping my matches everywhere. I'm throwing in a match like it's a fucking Molotov cocktail, and everything's just gonna light up like the 4th of July. Okay. Oh my god! Wait, that was actually good. And I immediately put cardboard. I immediately put cardboard on it and smothered it. I immediately put cardboard on it. Why would I immediately put cardboard on it? I smothered it.
Hey chat, do you think Blood's gonna get a first, second, or third, or fourth degree burn?
This is smoldering, and I was standing on it. Okay, all right, focus, focus. You're a Twitch streamer. Fuck. You're a YouTube streamer. You're built for anything. At some point, it just becomes sad. God, you're so stupid. Your name is Surds. Surds. Okay, hold up. What do you? Oh my god. I burned a hole in my pants. Can you see this? I burned a hole. All right, all right. Everybody relax. We're about to get a roaring fire. I have a few twigs around me because I am in the wilderness. And twigs are in the wild. So let's try this. Okay. Great. Nice. Good placement. Let me throw a few more sticks in there. I fucking... It went out again. Yes! 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 Okay, okay. This could be it. If that cardboard catches on fire, we're in business. Use leaves? Oh, look at that roaring fire! Okay, I just gotta keep, this is a nail. No, you didn't see it off camera. There's a giant metal recycling sign. You missed it. There's a giant sign. It said recycle here, and it actually has a target. Yeah, it's weird. It has like a target, and you're supposed to throw it at it, and if you hit the center, it goes ding, and then a sign just popped up right now because I hit the center, and it said recycled. So... What am I doing? Why did I clap like that? That was cringe. I clapped like a sim does when you do a task successfully. Baba ganoush. Baba ganoush. Okay. Oh my god, that flag. I thought it was an animal from the night. It's a really dangerous area. Los Angeles, California. You never know what coke addict is gonna sneak into your yard. Those animals are ferocious. Next thing you know, they're in a Marvel movie. I'm scared. Of all this debris flying away, so I'm gonna shove it underneath. Ow. This is my nice jacket. This is looking like a fire. Anyone else feeling that right now? Use smaller logs. These are the only logs I have. You know what's embarrassing? I rode my Vespa to the grocery store to get these logs, and there was a pack of 5, and I couldn't fit them in my Vespa. So I took apart the bag, and I put one log in the back seat, in the trunk area, the trunk, and then I put one on my lap, and then I put one behind me, and I just nestled my bosom over it. And those are my 3 logs. I feel like this log is overkill, but I could throw it in. Just so the fire doesn't die. As long as enough O2's going through. I'll show you. Spin it around a little. Fuck it, leaves. All right. Now, the only thing that I have from the outside world that's going to help me is Reynolds wrap. It's like if you had one tool to survive in the wilderness, what would you bring? That was my challenge, and I brought one tool that was Reynolds wrap. Everything else I found naturally in the wild. So, am I to understand that I can just wrap the potato in this, chuck it in, and call it a day? Where'd you find the potato? In the wild. I foraged for it. Why is the fire going away? Leaf! Leaf! Triple leaf! Oh, God damn it. This stupid log is so big. Alright, that seems good. Let me just slide this underneath. Now we're talking. All right. Should I just put the potato on? Call it a day? Do I put it in? How close? How did I... We're not going to talk about the potato missing. We're not going to talk about that. Because that didn't look cool. We're going to cut that out. Not in the middle. I'll put it on the side. Like, I'll put it on this side. Is the smoke directly coming at me? I feel like, oh, it is. It is literally flying directly at me. There we go. Look at that. Work smarter, not harder. Let me adjust the camera slightly. Oh my God. While adjusting the camera, I found some vegetables in this garden. Holy shit. Boys, we're eating good tonight. I can't believe it. Hold up, I'm just picking it out of the ground. It's a bunch of carrots. And grilling onions. Pick that up later. And 1 pepper. Wow. This sure is gonna be a yummy meal. I have foraged it. Can I just do this and call it a day? It doesn't seem like that's the best for grilling. I feel like this was a mistake. Sounds like maybe a lion. Quite common in Los Angeles. You need coals to grill, not a roaming fire. Move the potato. Ah, we're talking. Ladies and gentlemen, that potato in a few short moments is going to be delicious. Alright, well, let's just try this guy out. This is an onion. I don't even have a knife I'm recognizing. It's going to be so bad. You need that involved. This is gonna be so bad. Wait, I think I have to flip my potato. It's getting a little colored. Okay. I think the onion is ready. Let's put the onion on the side for now. The carrot could use a little more color on the backside. Oh, you know what? Here's what I need to do. Chad, I've just thought of something brilliant. All right. Fuck the carrot. Fuck that onion. That's just to make the fire smell better. Stove. Tong. This might be the most brilliant thing I've ever thought of. Poke holes in the potato? With what? Is it gonna explode? I'm scared now. Okay. Let's try grilling up some carrots now. Well, I guess maybe I should. I need to, like, clean it. Oh, you hearing that sizzle? It's sizzling! Can you hear that? No, my potato! My potato is still rock hard. I'm gonna put it a little lower so it cooks slow. I wish I had a chair that was 5% more comfortable. Did you wash it? Yeah, with my beer. I feel like this is kind of genius. There's no cooking oil, so it's not cooking very evenly. I need to find some sort of fattiness, like a butter or an oil, so that I can somehow cook more evenly, because this is just charring on certain sides that make the most contact. All right, Operation Find Fat in Oil. Huh. Oh, okay. Might be some over here.
My God, what is that? Oh, holy shit! Oh my God, it's a bear! Oh my God! Ugh! 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 Fuck, take that, bear! This is for mankind! Shut! She's far from the great glaciers where... no, that's the wrong... Okay.
Whoa! Is that bear meat? Yes, it is. Freshly discovered bear meat. Now this is gonna be some good eats. We'll cook this up. There'll be some fat from the bear meat that we can use to cook the other things. Let's just give it a little... Look at that. You seeing this? Yeah, I killed a bear with my hands. With my bare hands. Haha. Look at that. That looks fresh. Fresh, never frozen bear meat. Huh. One more for the fans. Huh. Oh, now it's actually cooking. All right, let's clean off this onion. Oh, it's burning my eyes. Fuck. Oh, that looks good. Oh, it's a small bear? Well, I only took some of the thigh. Small bear? Oh, the potato! Stop talking. Where did I put my tool? Where did I put my blicky? Oh, the meat's already done. Shit. Smoke inhalation is one of the #1 causes of death in fires. Oh my God. All right. My new tool will be this. Ow. Ow. God, this bear meat looks so juicy. Oh, flip the onions. Flip the onions. Oh my God. This looks delicious. Where did I put my tool? Fuck it, new tool. Check it out. I made a fork. This meat looks phenomenal. Don't eat burned meat, you'll get very sick. Oh, shit! I need my serving plate! Shit. Oh my god, I'm blind! I'm in. Oh no! Alright, well, we lost a brave soldier. Oh, shit. The onions were more for look than for actual eating purposes. No! Not my carrot! It took me so long to cook that. Oh, it's so gross now. Nothing a little bit of LaCroix won't fix. Okay, that's a gone carrot. Shit. Carrot number 2. Alright. Take a look at this. Take a look at this meat and tell me if you would eat it or not. Look at this. Look at this wild bear meat. Doesn't it look delicious? This looks good. Looks like duty? What do you mean? Has like a tangy quality to it. A little overcooked, honestly. Should have taken off a bit earlier. That's delicious. That's delicious. Might be the best meat I've ever had in my life. I think there's something about cooking in the wild, you know what I mean? Oh, my potato! Oh, I finished all the meat. Alright, I need this potato out of here. Oh, shit. How do I... Someone made the good point that aluminum conducts heat, so using it as a tong doesn't make any sense. So I have a new tong that doesn't conduct heat, the carrot. Okay. Alright. Moment of truth. Let's reveal the potato. Oh. Oh, it was kept totally safe inside. Look at this. It looks actually kind of good. Wow. That's really good. This is really good. Wow. Huh? Oh my god. Oh, you can't see, but I'm enjoying it so much out of frame. Oh, that's great. That's a delicious potato. Wow. Oh, all the starchiness that provides. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's good family fun. That was yummy. Where'd it go? I ate it. I ate it so quickly because it was so enjoyable. This is a raw carrot. I'm noticing that my grill has somewhat failed. Okay. Maybe I need a thinner grill. Let's cook one more piece of meat and call it a day. We'll just get a low and slow burn on that. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's great. Why did I use a dirty carrot to... There we go. There we go. It was not a raw potato. It was fully cooked. Stop with the aluminum. Aluminum foil is it's aluminum. You know what a pan is made out of? Teflon. But I think that's a product that goes over aluminum. I'm not really sure because I'm not that knowledgeable. A deer's gonna love that in 2 days. Alright, let's throw our piece of meat on the grill here. Oh, yeah. Can you hear it sizzle? It is sizzling. Nothing like a cold beer and a bit of meat. Ugh. Ugh. What am I wearing? A Yard t-shirt, a Macross jacket, Crocs, Taco Bell shorts that were sponsored, and then the most huggable blanket ever. I don't think anyone has worn the outfit I am wearing ever in the history of the universe. I think we're already good to flip. Ow, shit. You're sticking to the aluminum a little too abrasively. Oh, this was the thing for my potato. Go, go, carrot tong. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's great. Go, go, carrot tong, too. Flip. Oh, there we go. The meat actually looks amazing. I'm not trying to gas myself up, but I know how to cook a piece of meat. Are you doing any other ideas? Yeah, we have like 3 more. Lud the spud? We ate the spud. What do you mean? You need water or oil as heat interference. I don't think that was a good idea. It's a lot smokier now. Why does Ludwig have divorced dad energy? That is the most insulting thing, because it just means I'm incompetent, yet still trying. That's all that means. It just means that I'm incompetent. It means I shouldn't have custody to my kids because I can't feed them without my mother, or their mother. Oh my god, where's the smoke coming from? Go away! Be gone, feral beast! This is kind of raw. We'll call it medium well. We'll call it medium. Medium rare. Medium rare. I'll just nibble the side. Oh, it's dripping. It's dripping bear juice. Ha. Yeah, that's raw. But it's not bad, you know? As far as raw meat goes. You know? Out here in the wild, oftentimes you don't have a choice. Alright. Start putting some food away in case some critters come by. I think animals would die if they ate my onions. Oh, get in there. All right. Oh, the fat rendered too much. Now it's overcooked. There we go. There we go. How do I put a fire out is the next question. Because it is something I should do. This doesn't look bad. Just one final piece of meat. Hey, cheers to our health. Well, that's a fatty piece of meat. All right, here's my theory. I can put out the fire. That didn't work as well as I thought it would have. How do I I need like a sand. Well, let me do this. Good fire safety. All right. It's not bad. Got the rest of my bear meat. All right. Civilians. I think that's all she wrote. I'm gonna switch you guys back and get this fire taken care of. I guess I'll sit with it for a little bit, just so I don't start a forest fire. No reason to start a forest fire unless you have a kid coming on the way. Are you in the jungle? Yeah, I'm in the wild. Pee on it? It's a great idea. Wish I thought of that myself. All right, let's do this. How do I... Tell no one about what happened here today. Susan, if you're watching, it's a water bottle. Ugh. Oh my god, it's cooking. Ugh. That takes care of two ideas, recreating my vines and primitive cooking. 2 in 1. She's not the only one. There we go. Look, I'm very hydrated. I'll leave it at that. All right. Well, that's all she wrote. Fire's put out. Let me grab a couple of these here carrots. Oh, you know what? I didn't realize. This fork kind of looks like an Among Us character. Or a penis, depending on your age. Oh, I forgot my pepper. Are these good raw? I think it's a serrano pepper. Any serrano pepper experts in chat? Oh, no. It's not bad. Oh, it's spicy, though. Oh, my God, it's spicy. Oh, my God. Holy shit. Holy shit. What a spicy pepper. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. And scene. All right, next idea, boys. I'll see you on the other side. This has been a wildlife Ludwig saying, stay brave, stay dangerous, subscribe. Oh my God, it's hot. What a hot pepper. Oh my God. Pepper is hot.